Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and in today's video I have a ton of new essence polishes to show you. All of the colors that I'm showing you right here, I think there were like 13 or 15 colors or something like that. I'm just going to do a quick overview first and I am going to swatch all of these colors one by one with 2 coats of each on my natural nail as well. All of these polishes are from the Shine Last and Go collection. They are only €1.69 here in the Netherlands. Prices may vary a little bit depending on where you live. I have bought all of these polishes myself, so this isn't sponsored or anything like that. You know me, I am a big nail polish fan, like fanatic, enthusiast, hoarder, you can say that. And yeah, I just always really love the quality that Essence comes out with, especially with their Shine Last and Go collection polishes. So yeah, of course, if you are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you would like to do so. Hit that notification bell as well if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, which is at least 3 times a week. But yeah, I am going to use a base coat on forehand. This is just the Clean and Care base coat by Essence. I'm just going to use that one. And I do have a little like damage on my natural nail that happened a couple of months ago. So yeah, just to put it all out there, I'm growing it out and slowly filing it out as well. But the first one is actually my Love Diary. This one is number 48. All of the colors, or at least most of them, are vegan in my opinion. Of course, Essence Cosmetics is cruelty free as well. And yeah, I'm just really excited to share with you this first color already. So as you can see here, it is a nice muted, darker rosy kind of color. Definitely one of my favorite colors. It isn't like super muted or dusty, I'd say. It still has a little bit of like a pop of color to it, which I totally love. This is one of those colors you can easily wear all year round, and it's just a lovely rosy kind of color. I don't know, it's just really pretty. As I mentioned, I'm going to do 2 coats of each and every single color. And yeah, I have already, of course, off camera applied the base coat as well. I'm not going to show that for every single like swatch I'm going to do, because there are 10 plus swatches going on in this video. And it took me a while to record this, let me tell you that. But it wasn't as bad as the 50 polishes I did in one video, which was like 2 years ago or a year ago, I can't remember even. But yeah, this color, my Love Diary, is really nice, very lovely and quite wearable, even though it does have that pop of color. The next one is actually a gorgeous creamy red. This one is 51 Lighted Up. Of course, this one is vegan as well and from the Shine Last and Go collection. Like all of the polishes I'm sharing right here are actually new, or at least new to me, and most of them came out in the fall winter collection or update of 2020 as well. I know that in a month or like 2 months there's going to be a new update already, so I didn't want to waste any more time and just share my thoughts on these polishes before there are new colors coming out and stuff like that. I tend to get all of them because I'm just a big nail polish hoarder, collector, enthusiast, as I mentioned before. And yeah, this color, just look at that. Like the first coat was already like 90% opaque. It is so good. Of course, it is a red color and red colors can really stain the nails, so make sure to apply a decent layer of base coat if you're going to use it. But this is one of those colors which is perfect for upcoming Valentine's Day. As well is the next one that I'm actually going to show you in a couple of seconds. But Lighted Up, it definitely is a very nice red tone. If you are into red tones, definitely pick that one up because these polishes are below €2 each, and yeah, they are amazing. Like, most of them are very opaque. They have a really nice brush as well. But yeah, let's just talk about this color, because Shine On Me number 52 is also very much suitable for this time of year, especially with Valentine's Day that's coming up. It's just around the corner, and of course you can wear it any time of year if you want to. But I do feel like this color is very suitable to wear during the holiday season in December as well. Once again, this is a gorgeous reddish color. It has some metallicness shimmer to it. It is gorgeous. Usually with metallic colors, they either are very thin, very watery, and not opaque at all, but on the other hand, there are a bunch of metallic colors which are actually really opaque, only need 1 or 2 coats, and this one definitely is one of those polishes. Just with 2 thin coats, you're good to go. You don't even have to wait that long for these to dry, because there is so much shimmer in them. They dry pretty quickly as well. And of course, I haven't mentioned this, but I do get a lot of questions about it. All of the polishes by Essence Cosmetics, especially the Shine Less Than Go collection, these are regular nail polishes. So you don't need an LED or UV lamp to cure it and harden it out. These simply air dry. So yeah, just for the record, these are regular polishes. No lamp is needed. But yeah, let's continue with the next color, because most of the colors from their newer update are all quite fall wintry. Of course, it was the fall winter update. This one is 54 and it's called Play It Again. It is a beautiful grapey kind of purple tone. I really love colors like these, but once again, these can be quite staining to the nails, so make sure that you have applied a decent base coat. I really love most of Essence's base coats as well, but at the moment I'm really hooked on the base coat by PJR Care nail polish, which is actually a Dutch brand. Definitely check it out if you're curious about that. I have a discount code for them as well of 25% off of your own purchase, so definitely take a look at that one, because I'm quite picky when it comes to base coats, and that one is so good. It prevents any staining, discoloration, chipping, and so on. So yeah, definitely check it out. And that was just a little side note I wanted to add in this video. But yeah, this color is pretty gorgeous. I really love it. This is what it looks like with 2 coats, not even really thick coats either, so it is quite opaque. Just to, for the record, I would definitely apply a 3rd thin coat to make it fully opaque, but that 90 to 95% opaqueness was good enough for me, and I was going to swatch every single color in this video for 2 coats anyway, just to show you their capacity, I'd say. The next one is called Say Something. This is number 56. And I feel like if I'm looking at the colors of the year 2020 from Pantone, which I'm also wearing on my right hand, by the way, which was a gel design, definitely check that out as well. I have made a video on that, but this gray color is that gray tone that is the 2021 color of the year. It is so, it's quite matching. I really love it. I have to mention, this polish was a little bit disappointing to me on the first coat. I definitely expected it to be a lot more opaque, but that second coat will definitely fix most of that. Of course, if you feel like the second coat isn't opaque enough on your nails, just wait for a couple of minutes before that is almost completely dry and go in with a 3rd thin coat. Once again, these polishes do dry pretty fast in my opinion, and I just really love the fact that they are really glossy without even adding a top coat, because for these swatches I have not added a top coat whatsoever, just to show you what these polishes can do and what kind of finish they have on their own. The next color was actually quite surprising. It's called 65 Disco Fever, and in the bottle it looks like a coppery kind of super shimmery color, but on the nail it is more of like a sheer clear kind of base with a lot of multicolored, like finely milled glitter in there. I was quite surprised of this one, and I have applied 2 coats in total, but I think that a third thin layer would make it a little bit more opaque and a little bit more to my liking and my personal preference. I just like my polishes to be pretty much fully opaque, and I have to say I wasn't disappointed at all with like the result I got from that first coat. With the second coat that I'm going to apply right here, it was pretty nice as well. I do think that if you have shorter natural nails, like with no free edge or maybe just a small free edge, you are good to go with just 2 coats, but I feel like it's a little bit too sheer and my natural like smile line is still peeking through a little bit too much for my personal preference. A third coat for me would be perfect, but I'm not complaining at all because look at that opaqueness with just 2 coats already, and I do feel like that shimmer and glitter in there is just really gorgeous. Oh, and it was quite easy to remove as well. I didn't have to soak for like 10 minutes or anything, so it was pretty decent to take off. The next one is Rock Your Body number 66. It's a gorgeous deep Barbie pink color. I love it. I love my pinks. Everybody and their mamas know that I love pinks. And this is definitely one of those colors that is right up my alley. It is super opaque. It is super creamy. Just look at the swatch and you will know what I mean. And just look at that brush. It is such a nice wide brush. I'm really impressed by how far Essence Cosmetics has come, because I've actually bought their products ever since they started, which is like 16-17 years ago already. Like especially their nail products, I've been a big fan right from the start. Like I even have those old school shaped bottles from like 10-15 years ago. And yeah, it really brings back memories though, but this color, it is so gorgeous. Like that first coat, like wow, I am obsessed. And that second coat of course makes it fully opaque. It's just really gorgeous, really pigmented and just super pink. I just love colors like these. I think it's a fun color to wear, especially in spring and summer. But if you're like me, you can wear any color any time of year if you want to. Like there are no rules to nail art and nail polishes, at least if you ask me. Then the next color is more of a darker one. This one is 67. It's called Free Spirit. Once again, just a creamy kind of polish. There isn't any shimmer or glitter or anything in there. Usually the creamy polishes are like the best formula Essence can do for their polishes, but for this one I was just like a tiny bit disappointed, especially on that first coat. I expected it to be way more opaque, so I definitely had some high hopes when that first coat was completely dry and I went in with the second one, because I was hoping on a more opaque kind of effect like we had on that light gray color that we swatched a little earlier. So yeah, I was a little bit disappointed in it. It is quite of like a muted mauve purpley kind of color, as you can see here, especially when it dries down. It gets a little bit more dark, a little bit more muted. But I don't know what it was with this color. I didn't apply like a lot. I didn't apply like too little either. I just felt like it was still kind of like splotchy and just patchy, and the color on its own is really beautiful, but I definitely needed a third coat to make it completely like opaque, make it work and just have it the way I like it to be. But ah well, you know, stuff happens. Not every polish can be perfect or to your personal preference, if you know what I mean. But this next one is such a beaut. I have been asked so often if I wanted to get this polish. This one is called A Star Is Born, and it definitely is a beautiful, like sparkly color. It has a clear base and a ton of beautiful like flakies and shards going on in there. It is gorgeous. I have just simply decided to swatch this on my natural nail as well without any colored polish underneath, just to show you how cute it already looks if you just apply it on a bare nail. Of course, I do have that damage on my thumb. Let's just ignore that and the fact that I'm growing it out. Like, if you have watched the video where I explained it, you exactly know what happened. I'm not going to get into that any longer because I just want to forget the whole incident. And yeah, I'm just really happy it is almost fully grown out. But back to this beautiful flaky polish. It is like a unicorn has puked on your nail. It definitely is a unicorn skin kind of flaky polish. I think it is gorgeous on its own, but I'm really curious to actually see what it looks like on top of other colors, especially a black. I have worn it last week on top of a lavender kind of color, as well as a peachy orange tone, and it looked so cute and very different as well. So I think this is one of those flaky polishes that will look different on top of any color. But yeah, next polish already. This is a beautiful greenish kind of teal color. I do feel like it is more of a green than a blue. This one is called Never Say Never. It's number 69. If you want to look it up, you can always just, of course, go back to particular times in this video if you want to know the name of a specific color. I'm just showing you them up front of the swatch and afterwards as well. So just skip back or go forward if you want to know a specific name to look it up and purchase it yourself, because I can highly recommend these colors. I'm not lying to you. I'm always being like that serious about stuff like this, and I can't fake my enthusiasm, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm just really obsessed with this brand and the polishes, and they're really inexpensive, they're vegan, they're cruelty free. What else do you want in life? Like, I'm just so excited. But yeah, you guys know me. I'm just a big enthusiast when it comes to essence polishes. And yeah, this color is definitely gorgeous, especially with that second coat. It definitely levels out a lot more, but it's still a little bit patchy in my opinion. So just go for a third little layer if you are like me and you like your polishes or your manicures to be like fully opaque. I don't mind this 2-coat look, but it could definitely need a little extra. But the color is just, I love it. Even though it's a greenish kind of tone, I think that one is gorgeous. The next one is number 70, Sunset Lover, and I have actually already done a nail polish of the week video with this color, as well as the number 71 color that I will swatch after this one. So if you're like, that color looks familiar, that is definitely possible, because I have already done nail polish of the week videos on those upcoming two, but I didn't want to skip on this one because it is part of the newer collection update as well. So yeah, this is like a very lovely muted peachy, like orangey kind of tone. I don't really feel like the name suits it very well. I don't really feel like this is the ultimate sunset color, if you know what I mean. But I do think it's a very cute color, and I'm actually quite surprised that this came out during fall winter, because I feel like it's more of like a spring summer kind of color. But that might just be my opinion and my thoughts on that. So definitely let me know what you think about this color. Do you feel like it is like more a spring summer color like I do, or are you like you can wear it anytime, or maybe more fall winter? I don't know. I just felt like it was a little bit too pastel-y to be a fall color. I don't know. Maybe that's just my mind and just my way of thinking. I don't know. But nonetheless, it is a very nice creamy polish which is completely opaque in just 2 coats. Then the other color that I have already done a nail polish of the week video on is number 71, Sweet Dreams. I definitely need 3 coats of this color. That is also what I did in my nail polish of the week video about this one. I do want to mention that this beautiful lavender kind of lilac-y color has a beautiful silver soft shimmer in it, which makes it not just a standard creamy polish, if you know what I mean. I do really love the fact that there is just a subtle hint of shimmer in there, and you can definitely see that back on the nail once you have applied it as well. Sometimes colors can have shimmers like these, like the very finely milled shimmers. They're very sparse and you don't really see them on the nail once you have applied the polish and it's completely dry. But I do really love that there is still like a hint of shimmer going on the nail once it is fully dry. So the shimmer is definitely still visible, but not as in your face as it would be if the shimmer was more of like a bigger glitter, I'd say. I really love that it is quite subtle and it just gives a little bit of an extra oomph to this polish. Other than that, I'm a big fan of this lilac-y kind of color, lavender kind of color. I think it's gorgeous and the shimmer just definitely gives it a little extra oomph. But as you can see here, 2 coats wasn't opaque enough for me. So definitely apply that 3rd coat if you're like me and you like your polishes to be a little bit more opaque. Then the last color that I'm going to swatch in this video is number 72. This one is called Into the Unknown and it already states on the back of the polish to use a base coat to prevent your nails from staining, discoloration and so on, because this one, you will be blown away by the opaqueness and just coverage of this polish. It is so gorgeous. It is a beautiful dark navy blue kind of color and I'm a little bit of like a sucker for dark tones like these, and I think a lot of you will be as well. Oh, and there was like a little cat hair in my nail, or at least my manicure, as usual, because my cats get into everything all the time. They are so curious and I love them so much for that. But yeah, there are hairs everywhere. You can like vacuum the life out of yourself and there will still be hairs. But yeah, I love them so much. So a little hair in my manicure is not a big deal for me. Just remove it if you have the same issues as well. If you are a cat or dog mom or dad, you exactly know what I mean. But this color is gorgeous. It is so opaque. You can see here with that 2nd coat, it is fully opaque and the color is so deep and rich and just, oh, I love it. I think it's gorgeous and it is definitely one of my favorite colors that Essence has come out with so far, or at least for the fall winter collection. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you liked it. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section down below. Also let me know what color is your favorite from all of the colors I've shared here. But yeah, I hope to see you in one of my next videos.